Yeah.
Kip,
Yeah.
Christie,
Yes.
Sue, Gina,
Yes. No.
Do you want to update them on the Brandy Stewart, what she said? Or do we need to?
What it is? Or is it-
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make a motion that we do the resolution to include compensation paid under the IRC section 125 plan as the IMRF earnings.
Second.
So, Kate made first. Jason made, Lori made the second.
Gina,
Yes.
Christie,
Yes.
Kip,
Yes.
Louis,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Sue,
Yes.
Need a motion for passage of the annual appropriation ordinance.
I make a motion that we pass the annual appropriation ordinance.
That's second.
all right, Louis,
Yes.
Christie, yes, Kip,
Yes.
Gina,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Sue,
Yes.
Okay. We need a motion for passage of the annual tax levy ordinance.
I motion to passage of truth and taxation certificate.
Nope.
Nope, higher.
Annual tax.
Annual.
I do them damn things.
That's me, I make those.
I second.
You.
Oh,
Louis, you need a ruler?
The annual tax levy.
a Bible without related.
I second.
Kip,
Yes.
Christie, yes, Sue,
Yes.
Louis,
I don't know since you questioned me, but yes.
Gina,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Okay, this one here is a long one.
Should we do it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, for passage for the ordinance determining the amount of money to be raised by taxation.
Just determine the amount of money.
Make a motion, we pass the ordinance determining the amount of money to be raised by taxation.
I'm good, Sean, I'm not doing it more.
Second.
Now let everybody take a turn, Kip.
I know, I tried to.
They're just louder than the rest.
Jason,
Yes.
Louis,
Yeah.
Kip,
Yes.
Christie, yes, Sue,
Yes.
Gina,
Yeah. Okay. Now, just put truth and taxation.
Go ahead, Sue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Passage of truth in taxation certificate of compliance.
You have to make a motion, there we go.
There you
Come on,
go.
Chrissy, do it.
I got so excited,
I'll second Gina,
Yes.
Christie,
Yes.
Kip,
Yep.
Louis,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Sue,
Yes.
Okay, Bill's credit card.
Okay, we are trying to get rid of all of these credit cards. You heard what the auditor has said. We're going to get one credit card. We will keep it in the safe. When somebody needs that credit card, they will sign out for it. Anything else, Finance Committee?
And return the receipt.
We're the responsible for paying.
Well, and another thing too, and I know that they can go somewhere without that credit card and charge it to the village. We probably need to stop that.
Okay.
That one's gonna be a little tougher because if Jamie's gone and she's after lunch and, CJ has to run to get a park at 2:45 or 11:30 when somebody's not here, we need that. I think,
Well, how is that
I think they've
different?
been responsible on sewer accounts, haven't they, Beth?
Yeah, how would that be different?
With what?
How would that be different than saying we're gonna limit the amount of credit cards, but we're not gonna limit the amount of places they can go and say, I wanna charge?
Oh, I don't think we're gonna limit the amount of places they can go to charge. I just want to move all the credit cards, because right now we still have DJ's, we still have Stephanie's, Mark is cut up. Jamie's got one. So,
What we're saying, out of the finance committee, and based on what the auditors told us, go down to one credit card. So you sign in and out for it, you bring the receipt. If you don't bring the receipt, then you're gonna pay the bill.
Is that gonna be also for the store accounts that?
That's what I'm saying, that's the whole.
Well, I mean the receipts, if you don't bring
Well,
receipts.
store accounts are something else. We're talking about credit cards. Just one credit card.
No one's
Not
gonna
every
do,
department
that's
having
a
a
smart
credit
thing, we should have done that
That should have been
a
done.
long time ago.
I
There
make a
shouldn't be,
motion- I'll make a motion, we go down to one credit card.
Thank you, Jason.
Good job, Nina.
I got it in there. Gina seconded that. Yes, Gina. Louis,
what's,
Louis,
so bad.
Yeah, that's us. Sorry.
Christie, yes,
I don't wanna argue about that.
Kip,
What, yes, we're gonna argue.
Gina,
Yes.
Jason,
Yes.
Sue.
Yes.
Let's do what the person.
Make sure other people know what they're
Mhm.
doing. Okay, park fees, what are we doing on that?
Okay, the finance committee has been reviewing the park fees, and I know we had some discussion last year about the community club and renting the place for the weekend, and so we started looking at, what is, you know, we had $500, we had $250 deposit, $250 to use it. So, the finance committee is recommending that we, reapportion how we do the assessing of fees. So if you just wanna rent the grounds at the park, if you wanna have a kid's birthday party out there, it's $25. If you want the bathroom to go with it, it's $25. Now, if you want to, rent the kitchen, it's $75 a day. And then what we're still waiting on so far is, we are trying to get some people in town who have a cleaning business to maybe come in and give us an estimate on what they would charge to clean the place from top to bottom after an event, okay? So that is the one cost we're still waiting on, so we don't know what that would build into it. So then, we can have a schedule of fees, so if, the Methodist Church only wants to go rent the pavilion for a revival, well, the pavilion, the grounds is 25, and, you know, we didn't assess a fee on it yet.
Close.
No,
Yeah.
on the stadium, or the
Um,
Festerdome, I don't know what it's called now, but anyway, so that would have to be its own separate fee. But the one thing in dealing with all this that we've come to realize is that we need to seriously look at how we deal with our insurance company and how that place is covered by expense, because if somebody falls off the stage and they crack their head open, we got a problem. If somebody steps in a pothole and breaks a leg, we got a problem. Somebody who's half drunk and is frying fish has it splash back in their face, we got a problem. So before we step on, you know, we're looking at the fees, but we're also looking at what we need to do with the insurance part.
Somebody burns a pizza in their hand.
And I know from many years of running the ethnic festival, you know, you have to have your day-to-day liquor license for just beer and wine, but you also have to have a rider from your insurance company or from our insurance company. So that is what we're in the middle of gathering information on now about, and I would think it wouldn't just apply to the park, it would also maybe apply out at the campground, if somebody got hurt out there. So we need to do a little bit of legwork before we go scheduling a lot of events or trying to make things. We have to protect this village first off.
Right.
From anybody who may sue. And that may be that, you know, we're gonna have to look at our insurance policy and have it go from, I think we figured at least $1 million.
One thing, and that's, Sue, you brought up a good point, and if you remember, maybe you don't remember, at our last meeting when we were talking about the kitchen and we were talking about renting out the kitchen, I said that there is a massive amount of liability that we take on, and I asked specifically, does our insurance cover that if we rent that kitchen? I asked that, but what I think is very good is that maybe something that we can look into, because everything's not all broke down right now, would be, yes, if you want to rent that kitchen out and it's $75, you also need to bring to us some type of insurance, like this gutter, you know what I'm
See, and
saying?
I don't know, we're trying to ferret this out, we just got this information, it was just sent to us. But it may be that the village has its insurance policy, but then we have to add another,
We
little
would
policy
require them
along
to
with
do
that
it.
that says you have what they call this intact,
Intact entertainment.
gather guard.
Yes,
Yeah.
And so,
yes.
we will have to get back to you at the meeting and let you know what the prices of this is gonna be, how much we would even have to boost our insurance.
Okay.
It's not uncommon for festival organizers to buy those, because like if there's a
No,
full amount of rain,
but
yeah.
if you do it at the state of Illinois, I had to buy one for ethnic festival. We had to go jump 1,000 hoops, but I'm just saying, if this is the village, then we need to get clarification from this company and our insurance. Do we buy this gather guard, or
Do we require?
do we tack that onto our fee schedule? Our ultimate goal is, we're going to have a fee schedule. So people, we're gonna put yes in them, we're gonna put saying, oh, you get it for $5, you get it for nothing.
My one question was the $75 for also the youth association to have their thing to pay gas, or is this for the kitchen only?
It was $75 for the kitchen per day.
Okay, so like, the youth association does their Labor Day, they use gas, they burn their own
Well,
gas.
that's a separate entity, because we
That's
have
what I'm
built in the cost of gas and electricity, and we've gotta get some
Yeah,
some
because they don't
numbers
use
going
gas,
on.
they don't use electricity.
Yeah, and so we have to know how much it's
Help
gonna.
out.
Well, I'm
boost
saying,
our
yeah.
electric.
But if you're gonna charge 75 for kitchen, because it got the gas in that, they're only getting electricity, but you'll come up with that, that's why I was just
No,
making sure.
we're trying to come up with a.
Yeah,
Further investigation is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
last meeting Deb brought up that we never charge the youth association, and I think we should.
Yeah,
And I'm just saying,
Mhm.
I think to keep everything within the limits of beyond reproach, I think that whoever, if I'm gonna hold an event down at the park, then I should pay it too. No, it's up to our option, if it's for Make-A-Wish for children
Yes,
or something
totally
like that, and we wanna give it back to them, that's it. We
Yeah.
vote on that at each individual meeting if we wanna do that, but I'm just saying, I think our insurance is gonna tell us that if you've got a set of rules, and everybody has to play by the rules.
I just brought up the youth association because Deb said last time that we never charged them, and I'm like, okay, you got charged one, and she said the same thing, you got charged one the other, so that's why I said, just
Yeah.
clarifying that.
Okay, the
And
only
you
thing
got-
that I'd like to say, and I'm not sure about Sue, is if somebody wanted to take their kids up there and have a birthday party, I don't know that it's a public park, they ought to have to pay $25. Because, and the reason I'm saying that is, if you're saying, okay, you're gonna pay $25 to rent this park.
But if they're gonna have
No,
a
I'm
bounce
saying,
house or
no, I'm
whatever.
just saying, then what if other kids in the community wanna go up and play on? Is that, no, you can't because I've rented the park?
No, I'm sorry I implied that, but if I'm going to have a party, if I'm gonna have a.
I mean, what if
reunion up
somebody's
there,
just-
And I wanna rent the Fester Dome, in case it rains.
No, I'm just saying, somebody wants to go up there and have
You-
a few kids
But
and
no,
not have
they can
not
go up.
have a
Yeah, they can
bounce
do that.
house, just have a.
You remedy that by, if they want the park, or they're wanting the pavilion, just like if you wanted to rent Central Park at the beach house. You have the pavilion. Pavilion 1 is yours. It's a private event. The other people can't go, but why would they want to? It's a pavilion with the kitchen, and you're open, that's all that they're getting, correct? For 25, for whatever the amount it is, right? They rent it out, they reserve it, like we would just.
No, I mean, nobody's gonna keep kids
No,
from going over to
no.
play at the park.
No,
But
No,
I'm
I'm
just
just-
saying, if I'm gonna have a birthday party there and I got a bouncy house and, whatever, then
Okay,
that's
but I'm
one
just
thing.
saying, what if somebody goes up there and just has a cake? They're not using no electricity or anything, they're just using.
No, I would say that's fine. But if that kid falls off the sliding board and breaks his arm,
Yeah, but then what's the difference in?
That's-
me taking-
you're exactly right.
That's up there.
You're exactly
It's
right.
just-
Well, I think that again, that makes me look at, do we have to have,
Blanket insurance.
a certain amount of people out there, 100 people or more?
Yeah, I know. That, and that's the only thing I was saying, if I took a kid up there and had 5 people and had cake, I don't know that I'd wanna have to pay $25 just to be able to sit there.
You wouldn't even contact the village, you would just go down there with your cake and your 5 kids and have a great time.
Yeah, so I
And
said,
nobody would
And
know.
like I said, we just got this information, so
Yeah.
we need to let the insurance company kind of guide which way we go.
In our meeting though, Beverly did look up 2024, and for those 3 days, they were at the kitchen, the power bill is $145 additional.
So $75 a day is more than sufficient right now, till Alan jacks it up again.
The power bill will be more this year,
Yeah,
because
that's
the
what I'm
van going out.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet.
Mhm. I think they'll be happy, because if they're paying $250 and $250,
I'm just saying. that
75 a day,
we need to
225, that's
get
pretty easy.
halfway
Yeah.
Halfway done.
lined out here, so we know what we're doing, instead of changing it.
Yeah.
Because we don't, it doesn't reflect on us
Right.
as a good board, because we're constantly changing the rules.
Well, just get something drawn up that we
Yeah,
can
we will.
look at and vote on.
It might take us a couple of weeks to get all the information, but we'll get it done.
We haven't had it for years. So.
Very good,
Yeah,
I agree.
very good.
Okay, let's go on with the kitchen fans. Do you got any more on that?
Yeah, I thought I sent it to Jamie, but I'm not technology smart, so I don't know if it actually went through. But Dave King, for him to go down and do the emergency purchase, fixing our stuff for Labor Day was $60. I've got a written invoice, I can try and print it at home and bring it to you.
Can you email it to me and I can print it off my phone to the?
I'll give you my phone, you do what you got. You just heard I said I'm not technically, because I thought I sent it to her.
A whole lot either, but I do know.
Did
Okay.
he have to buy new motors?
That's the next thing. The next thing is, he talked to me and Tony that one day, and 4 fryers is 90,000 BTU, which is 360,000 BTU. To do it right, to do one brand would be $2,327. To do a better, bigger fans, $2,542. And to do the latest one that Tony talked about was $3,260.31.
Does that include the balance?
That's labor, no, that's his parts and labor to redo what he needs done now.
So that does not include the balancing of the system. You gotta balance those systems, you just can't turn them on, you gotta balance them in the room, you won't be able to open the
Oh,
doors.
shoot, that's part of his
Yeah,
labor.
there's nothing, it's open air.
Well, but I mean, trust me, if you don't balance those systems, you won't get those doors open.
What doors? It's open air.
No, I mean, there's doors there, we lock the doors, there's drive-through windows and doors, and
You
you
got.
won't. We're talking about different
You
buildings.
gotta have a counter open in front of you.
Trust me, trust me.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying
I've done it too.
Yeah.
But that's an open air kitchen. I mean,
What's that?
No, I'm not technical or electrical, man.
you know what I'm saying? They got the front one, you give out the food, that's all open air.
I survived high school. So that's the prices, and then you can do what you gotta do when I hang my phone.
I just only need the name.
That was putting just one brand instead of two brand.
The other one, I got no bad pictures on there.
That other one, you come back with is a single fan, just a bigger
Send
one.
it to
Yeah.
my email.
Well, hold on, this is my phone, you gotta get somebody else, I don't have my
Here,
phone.
what do you want to do?
Okay.
Send it to the clerk, you probably got that.
Oh, yeah, she probably
Send it to
did.
Beverly? Yes, send it to Beverly.
Those youngins are all texting.
Just
I
send
mean,
it.
I don't have that.
Yeah, good case.
Hey, would you mind?
I can print from my phone to the printer here.
I'm telling you, if you get negative.
There we go.
You won't be able to open the doors and close
I'm
them.
pretty smart on it, but
Yeah.
are we voting on something tonight as relates to spending money about this, or are you just talking about it?
Good job.
Well, we're gonna.
Okay, there you go.
I put it on the agenda, so I have to pay it.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. I didn't know if we were just discussing it or.
You should have it printed off.
I retracted it off.
2,300.
You know, my birthday was yesterday, so that might be pretty.
That's the one exhaust fan, one bigger one.
Make motion to,
Install that fan.
Make a motion, one, to pay his $60 for the first emergency, and make a motion to pay for the fans to get them up to date, and
But what size fan do you want?
I think that $3,200 one would you, seems like the
One
best one.
would be the right, it'll be to use we got.
Yeah, the $3,260.31.
The other, his
It
other,
does.
the next closest would be 2,938 meters CFAs.
Is
Which is
Jake gonna
about-
install them?
He's doing it all. This is
That's
his,
the whole cost.
that's his whole cost, labor, parts, material, and
To
all.
even put new fans in, $60.
That was, no, that
That was
was
That's a
$60.
service call, that's a service call.
done.
Alright, that $60 was the day that we found out at the meeting they didn't have no
Yeah, I know,
fans.
but he will let us know what his charge is for
No,
installing.
that's it.
It's all-
That's everything. Gotta make sure I ask him
I'll
now.
have to ask Beverly, but I think it's 5. What's our threshold where we can have it done without having to go out for bid?
It was six.
Only 5,000, that's what I thought it was.
25,000, yeah. Oh, we,
And get them going just so everybody can have.
We like that.
It's our 25.
yeah.
As you know,
2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, making sure 3,000, we had to have a special meeting because it was gonna be so quick. Yeah,
Because it's over the monthly budget.
yes, that's it.
Sit up.
Or something like that, but I knew 25,000 was the amount.
So did you make the motion to?
Yeah.
I'll second.
And that's for the $60 or both of them?
Both of them.
Both of them.
I believe Louis made that motion,
Yes, and Gina's back.
specifically for the $3,200 fan,
I
right?
did it for both, the
Like
$60
32?
and the 32. Yes, yes.
How much was it? 32, 60, 31?
I got
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Oh, pushing my technology limits.
Kip?
No, we don't need them,
Christie?
Yes.
we have an open air kitchen.
Louis?
Yeah.
Gina?
Yes.
Jason?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you, Mayor.
No problem.
Jason?
Yeah.
Well, I can get the letter ready to roll, but if we're waiting on
Kip?
whether or not
Yeah.
the evidence, we have, what I'm gonna do is talk to the state's
Sue?
attorney and say,